Most of the time when these people be talking, I don't even hear them. They talk and they talk, but I do not hear shit when I'm near them. I swear to God that I came.
Yo guys, what is up? It's Exemplify here today, bringing you another Black Ops 3 video. And in today's video, I'll be covering some tips and tricks to getting 100% multiplayer completion in Black Ops 3. And also, I want to remind you guys that we will be giving away a pair of limited edition Control Freaks at 100 subscribers, so hit that sub button if you're interested, and without further ado, let's hop into the video. Alright guys, so let's just start here with the boot camp challenges. Really, there are only two that may be somewhat difficult. Let's start with Multitasker. It's more tedious than anything, but just try to hop over a wall in a close range space and shoot someone with a shotgun as you're climbing over the obstacle. Also, combinatorial may be difficult. I don't even know how to explain this, so I'll just show you guys a quick clip of how the kill should be performed. Alright, now let's move on to the humiliation challenges. There are a couple that I want to point out, so I will start with the snack attack or popcorn medals. I would also recommend playing ground war safeguard for this challenge as well, because people generally will escort the robot. And one challenge that's fairly difficult is gone fishing or depth charge medals, and I would recommend playing on aquarium, hunted, or metro because people tend to swim the most on those maps. Also, I would recommend using C4s so you can choose when to detonate the explosive. Moving on to the killer challenges, all of these you will get just over time by playing the game and doing fairly well, but one I do want to point out is the 4-piece dinner challenge or quad feeds. And I would recommend going into ground war and playing either safeguard or domination because people tend to cluster up around flags and the robot. Honestly, I don't have much to talk about in the career challenges. They all just require you to play the game and use a variety of weapons, so I will scroll through these quickly for you guys to look at. And same goes for the game victory challenges. Just play a variety of game modes and play the objective, and you will fly through this in no time at all. Moving on to the game heroics challenges, the only one that I want to specify in particular is the ninja challenge or clutch medals. And what I recommend you do is you find a good hiding spot near the bomb and wait until your team dies and search and destroy, and then crawl up behind the enemy as they are planning and defuse immediately. Now on to the specialist weapon and ability challenges. Just like the career and game victory challenges, these groups just require you to play the game and use a variety of different specialists. I will scroll through the calling cards quickly for you all and then we will move on. Next we have the Specialist Killjoys. These mostly will just occur at random times as you play, but one that I want to point out is the Short Circuit Challenge. All you have to do is interrupt an enemy's specialist ability 10 times using an EMP grenade. I would advise only throwing the EMPs if the enemy is using kinetic armor, active camo, or psychosis, for the simple fact that the rest of the abilities will not be affected by the grenade and it will not contribute to the challenge. Moving on to the air and ground assault challenges, these calling cards are earned just by using a wide variety of kill streaks, but I want to talk a little bit about the support gunner challenge. Get 10 kills as a support gunner in a mothership. All you really need to do is get one of your friends who is pretty good at the game to set the mothership, and when he or she manages to get one, just hop into the mothership with him and get as many kills as you can. For the support challenges, none of them are too difficult, they are also just time consuming. The Beg for Perfection challenge may be difficult if not done correctly though. You must kill 100 people who are being damaged by your Guardian, and really all you need to do is set the Guardian in a high traffic area and crouch or lay next to it and wait for an enemy to accidentally run into the heat wave. The Return Fire calling card is one of the most desired yet challenging titles to get in the game. There are multiple that I want to point out in this set, so let's get started. First off, I want to point out the Area Denied calling card. Destroy a R.A.P.S deploy ship before it can drop any drones. Okay, so due to recent patches, the R.A.P.S deploy ship flies in very quick and are pretty tough. You must have a Tempest. As soon as you see a Wraith enter the map, that is your cue to run to the spawn quickly because it is usually followed by a R.A.P.S deploy ship. When you are notified of the R.A.P.S, pull out your Tempest immediately and shoot down the ship as quickly as possible. Also, I want want to point out Powered Down. Destroy 5 power cores. This may be difficult, but if you find a player who's using them, stay in his lobby, and if he leaves the lobby, go to your recent players and join their session in progress so that you'll have another opportunity to destroy the power cores. Another one that I want to cover is the Thief Challenge. Steal 10 care packages, and what you need to do is wait in the enemy spawn and hide and hope that they call in care packages. I would recommend Ground War for this challenge because there are more potential people to call in the care packages. The combat handling and efficiency challenges aren't too difficult. They just require a decent amount of time to complete, so be persistent and you will complete them very quickly. Moving on to perks 1, 2, and 3, these challenges aren't too difficult, but I would highly recommend that you do any that require destroyed score streaks immediately. Also, the surprise package challenge may be difficult. Just play Ground War and hide in the enemy spawn and hope that they call in a care package. Also, be sure to use the black app because its hack time is 2 times faster than manually hacking the care package. Now to lethals and tacticals. These challenges are by far the most time consuming. You must really keep with them if you want to get the mastery calling cards. There's one that I personally struggled with, and that was the 300 trip mine kills. Now for this, just throw the trip mine in high traffic areas in either hardpoint, domination, or demolition. Also a helpful tip for the 300 thermite kills is to play hardcore domination. Last but not least, we have the Wild Cards Master. This is honestly one of the easiest and coolest looking calling cards in the game, so I would highly recommend going for this one if you want something that looks nice and is pretty easy to get. Alright guys, I hope this video helped you out and that you got at least a couple helpful tips. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.